Imagine this. You spend months, maybe years, building an idea you believe can change the world. Finally, you get a chance to pitch it to investors in San Francisco, the very heart of America's tech dream. But instead of applause, they laugh. They look you in the eye and say, "You'll never make it." Now tell me, would you give up? Or would you keep fighting? Ethan Walker was only 24, a young coder from San Francisco. He wasn't rich, he wasn't famous, but he had something most people didn't, a vision. His app, Connect Use, wasn't just another social platform. It was a bridge, a way for people to find real connections beyond the endless scrolling and fake smiles of social media. He believed it could change lives. And today, standing in a glass-walled office downtown, he was ready to prove it. Across the table sat Mr. Ko, one of the city's sharpest and coldest investors. Known for his arrogance, Ko had built an empire by picking winners and crushing losers. Ethan's best friend, Sarah Miller, stood by the wall silently, her eyes filled with nervous hope. She had watched Ethan pour countless nights into this project, skipping meals, skipping parties, sometimes forgetting to sleep. She wanted this moment to be worth it. Ethan's voice shook at first, but soon grew steady. "This app is different," he explained, showing the slides. "It doesn't just match profiles. It creates real opportunities for people to meet, to work together, to solve problems. It connects humans, not just accounts." Cole leaned back, arms crossed, unimpressed. He glanced at the screen, then back at Ethan, and smirked. "Another app," he said slowly. "Do you know how many of these pitches I hear every single week? 10. 20. They all sound the same. Why would anyone care about yours?" Ethan's heart raced. He knew this was his chance, maybe his only one. He straightened up. "Because I believe in it. I've tested it. People love it. And I know it can grow." Cole chuckled and shook his head. "People love it. That's your defense. Ethan, let me be clear, you'll never make it. You're wasting your time. Some dreams are better left as dreams." The words hit harder than any punch. For a moment, the room went silent. Ethan's throat tightened, his eyes stung, but he held back. Sarah looked at him with wide eyes, silently begging him not to break down in front of Cole. But the damage was done. Outside the office, Ethan walked quickly, his shoulders slouched, his steps heavy. The city noise around him faded as his mind replayed the words, "You'll never make it." He wanted to scream, to quit, to just walk away from it all. "Maybe he's right," Ethan muttered, his voice breaking. "Maybe I've wasted months chasing something nobody wants." Sarah stopped him on the sidewalk, her face fierce. "Don't you dare say that," she snapped. "You've worked nights when everyone else slept. You've skipped birthdays, dinners, everything, for this. One arrogant man doesn't get to decide your future. The question isn't what he thinks. The question is, do you believe in your idea?" Ethan stared at her, his chest rising and falling. For a long moment, he said nothing. Then, quietly but firmly, he answered, "Yes. I do." That night, the garage was his battlefield. Old posters peeled from the walls, the floor was cluttered with wires and books, and the glow of his computer screens was the only light. Coffee cups piled up like trophies of survival. Ethan typed endlessly, his fingers sore, his eyes red, but his determination unshaken. Sarah would sometimes bring food, standing silently by the door as Ethan coded like a man possessed. Every bug he fixed felt like a small victory. Every crash felt like a test of his soul. Outside, the world laughed, doubted, and forgot him. Inside, Ethan was building. Days turned into weeks. His beard grew rough, his clothes hung loose, but the fire in his eyes burned brighter than ever. He wasn't chasing approval anymore. He wasn't building for investors. He was building because he believed. Narrator's voice rises with suspense. Rejection burns. But for some people, rejection is fuel. For Ethan, every insult became energy, every doubt became a reason to work harder. While the world slept, he created. While others gave up, he pushed forward. Confidence isn't about applause, it's about refusing to quit. Ethan leaned back in his chair, staring at his screen. The app was running. For the first time, it felt alive. A tired smile crept onto his face. But as he closed his laptop that night, he had no idea what was waiting ahead. Because rejection had only just begun months past. Ethan's garage turned into a small office. What began as one man's desperate fight soon became a spark of success. Connect You started spreading across San Francisco. College students loved it. Freelancers used it to find projects. Ordinary people found new friends, new jobs, even new hope. Sarah watched with pride as Ethan's late nights finally paid off. Newspapers began to call him the new face of innovation. What once looked like madness now looked like genius. For the first time in a long time, Ethan felt alive. But success has a way of attracting the very people who once rejected you. One morning, Ethan walked into his office and froze. Sitting in the waiting chair, with the same cold smirk, was Mr. Cole. The same man who had once crushed him. Cole stood up, his voice smooth. Ethan. Congratulations. I must admit, I was wrong about you. Your little app has become quite popular. And I'd like to buy it. Ethan's chest tightened. For a moment, he remembered the sting of those words, "You'll never make it." He remembered the nights in the garage, the doubt, the pain, the fire that kept him going. Sarah glanced at him, her eyes sharp, as if reminding him, "This is your moment." Cole leaned closer. "I'm offering you $10 million. You can walk away today. Rich. Free. No more sleepless nights." The room went silent. Ethan looked at Sarah. He looked at his hands, the same hands that once shook in that office, now steady and strong. Finally, he smiled. "You were right about one thing, Mr. Cole. Some dreams are better left as dreams, but not this one. I built this because I believed when nobody else did. And I won't sell it, not to you, not today." Cole's smirk faded. Without another word, he walked out. For the first time, the powerful man had been defeated, not by money, not by force, but by confidence. Narrator's voice deepens with suspense. Ethan's story is a reminder. Rejection isn't the end. Hard work and confidence can turn a nobody into a name the world remembers. Because when you stop listening to doubt, and start believing in yourself, that's when everything changes.